Channel Sport this morning. It's time to preview the 2018 Nigerian Professional Football League season, which will kick off tomorrow between Katsina United and Kano Pillars. And joining us in the studio to do that is the deputy editor, sports editor for the New Telegraph, Dapo Shotinino. Good morning. Thank you for coming on the show.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's great to have you.
Good to have you.
I mean, how excited are you that the Premier League, with the Professional League, is back for the season?
Yeah, well, it's so much excitement because the league was off for about 3 months. It's not done anywhere, and that is why we will continue, not to do well in tournaments like the CAF Champions League, like the Confederations Cup, other climes, where they take football very serious. After the conclusion of a league season, just about 1 month off, you have to get back and start playing football, and we are still yet to get that. Yeah, but it's good. The league is on again, and we'll be moving around the country to cover games and stuff like that. But we hope what happened last year won't actually repeat itself this time around. First and foremost, the appointment of referees for league games were dubious, if you ask me. A lot of controversial officiating, and across the venues also, we had some incidences, coming from poor officiating. And we have crowd, violence here and there. It wasn't like that for a very long time. Coming around 2017 was, a very bad development. I believe so much that the likes of Shehu Diko and Nduka Rabo, my big brother, must have actually articulated the plans to ensure that, crowd violence is, avoided this time around, culminating from poor officiating. And good enough, the man who did most of the appointment of referees last season, talking about Ahmed Fresh, I think he's the chairman of the Technical Development Committee of the Nigerian Football Federation now. That will actually give some kind of credence to referees' appointment this time around. If somebody else does that for the league.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we saw the big game for tomorrow, the Katsina and Kaduna United and the Kano Pillars. We saw what happened at the beginning of last season. We have if I remember, of course, Kano Pillars. It was more like. It wasn't a good one. Yeah. But for tomorrow's game, what will you be expecting, knowing that it's a Northern Derby?
Well, it's going to be a very good game. The two teams are well known, especially Kano Pillars and Katsina. They are one of the traditional Northern teams. They've been there for a very long time. But I believe so much that it's going to be a tough cracker. I'm looking at Kano Pillars recording an upset.
Wow.
Yeah.
Away from home.
Yes, away from home. Most of the big clubs will be playing away from
right,
home.
On the first day.
And just like Eyimba, so Eyimba will be to Lubi Stars. Lubi Stars, out of 15 matches they played in Makurdi, they were only able to win 2. But that for them, Lubi Stars, they have a bigger option of possibly winning the game. Another tough game that will be coming away will be Rivers United against El-Kanemi. It was the same 2017. It was El-Kanemi versus Rivers United in the first game. This time it's Rivers United against El-Kanemi. Right. And if you look at that also, in all the visits El-Kanemi paid to Port Harcourt, all the 9 times they've actually played there, they lost all the 9. So by permutations, Rivers United will definitely, there will be a repeat performance.
Okay, let's just, let's see some of the other fixtures for. That's going to be for Sunday. That's when the real action is, because just one tomorrow, but a lot of the other games are on Sunday. The remaining games, actually, Katsina versus Kano Pillars, that's the one we talked about already. Let's look at another one. It's going to be between FC Ifeanyi and Yobe Desert Stars. We also have action between Wiki Tourists and Go Round FC, the newly promoted side, who are targeting, who are aiming really, really high this season. Aqua United will take on Rangers International, and with a new coach and new players. It'll be very interesting to see how they navigate this campaign. Lobsters will host Eyimba FC. Eyimba, yeah, they got into the continent last year, but still failed to beat like an underwhelming season for them. Heartland, back in the top flight, take on Sunshine Stars, Cecilia, Kwara United, and Niger Tornadoes. Nasarawa versus Plateau United. Rivers against El-Kanemi. Abia Warriors versus MFMFC. Rivers United should get a bit of attention today. That was already mentioned, the fact that they have this Indian sign over El-Kanemi. But what's the latest from them?
Yeah, we got some of their players. I mean, the players that they signed, this season, the registered players, they made it public to everyone. And if you take a look at their registered players, it tells you that, look, this Rivers United, I think for this season, they're ready. After last season, it wasn't so good for them. And this season, they wouldn't want to battle relegation. I think the battle will be for them is for the top 4. And not just top 4, maybe the title, if possible. If you can just see the names of the players they've gotten, from the goalkeepers to the midfielders to the defenders, the registered players for the 2017 and 2018 season for Rivers United. Maybe while we're waiting for that,
it will come on.
It will come on. Okay.
Yeah.
You have the goalkeepers now, starting with Emeka Nwambulu. Then you have Robert Cole and Sunday Rotimi. Sunday Rotimi, I mean, he's been there for a while now, a veteran rider. Move forward to where we have the defenders, some of the players that they've been able, to get another. Samuel Ganda, you have Gbadebo Samson, Ikeleji Bello, Bamba Bakare, and Chiwendu Ali. So when you see this, it tells you something that these guys are really ready for the season. Move forward to the midfield now, the players you'll be expecting for Rivers United. In midfield, you have Gabriel Alikon, you have Dumbia Zumana, Festus Austin, Maxen. Okay, we're still talking about the defenders. Then the midfielders, Obinze Godwin, Kofi Roland, Maurice Benjamin. Then you have Oche Selafo and Eneje Otakba. Then still on the midfielders, you have Sunday Afolabi, Obomate Frederick, of course, he's been there for a while now, Welly Christian, and Meka Tuloma. Then go straight to the forwards, the players you'll be expecting to see Rivers United this season. Samuel Akimbinu, you have Malachi Ohanwume, then you have Elum Suchima, and of course, Uvoke Bernard. That's another star there they were able to retain. You have a Kwemi guy, man. He's still there. Israel, Daniel, and Obu Emeka. I think the consistency of Rivers United, it's something you need to cherish, because why you have some players actually have it clear out. Because if you look at Aqua United right now, I'm sure you wouldn't even recognize some of the players.
Well, for Rivers United, they've been so organized, and I'm not surprised because you have somebody in the state FA there, in the person of Chris Green. He has actually been there. He's somebody who calls the shot when the issue is football administration. He's actually doing well. I hope Rivers United have actually sorted the issue of money there. You saw them the other time prostrating just before. No,
we don't want to see that again. No,
that was sign-off fees, right?
Exactly. Their consistency should also, borders on the longevity of the chief coach of the team. Talking about Stanley Eguma. Eguma has been there, close to about 20 years, and I kept wondering why Rivers United, why Dolphins, whatever, they are going to. They kept changing their name, but presently Rivers United. Why they've not actually tried out another coach? Eguma has been there. He's like a stakeholder or a shareholder, per se.
Like, interesting that you mentioned that. Perhaps it's time to,
let them look out for a change. He's not winning the title.
Okay.
Let them try out.
They got the continents last year.
Yeah. They're doing it, but he's not winning the title.
That might really disrupt the team because, people talk about consistency. I mean, why actually kind of like Rivers United because of that consistency with their coach. It's difficult to see NPFL side having a coach now and you having that same coach even without winning anything, staying on. It's always difficult. But I think what they've been able to bring to the league is when you say most clubs can't have a coach more than one season, but you can say there's an exception. And Rivers United is actually, beaming the light.
Over 15 years.
It's not too. I mean, Rivers United just came on. I mean, they were
changing.
Sharks and Dolphins. So, but let's look at the Rivers United that we have.
The same nomenclature. But my grouse, there's no problem with that. It's just the longevity. They're trying out something. Like, but at the same time, it's like Stanley Eguma has his, foot on the ground.
But it's not doing badly, apart from the struggle they had last season.
But there's a need for change. If you watch Rivers United in the last 2 seasons, you will see that they are not playing much of progressive football. The flow is not there. Get a new coach, try something out.
Something new.
And even Eguma should look for other opportunities. He should go out there,
Try and grow.
Yes.